You guys, so I just wanted to share this with you. So I don't know if you know, but TikTok, if you post on TikTok, it'll let you know this day, a year ago, you posted this. And I've been getting them a lot lately because I am on one full year of posting weight loss and fitness content and just documenting my entire journey. And they make me chuckle because one, I'm gonna just show you. It's just I can sense it. You may not be able to sense it, but I can sense how like I wasn't too sure what to talk about. Like, I was just trying to get used to talking to the camera and being in the gym and having different things to talk about. So let me show this to you. Let me show this to you. Oh, not me drooling. Let me show this to you. A lot of you guys go to the gym, work out super, super hard, burn hella calories, and then leave the gym because you're so hungry and go get junk food, go get fast food. Y'all, start packing your food. I packed my yogurt, blueberries, protein powder, granola. Oh my goodness. It's just like a stroll down memory lane. It really is. Just like, let me see. Here we go. Let me turn the music down so it doesn't demonetize me. Here I am doing 55-pound dumbbell bench press here. That was a year ago. And it's just like, I don't know, you guys. It's just looking at myself from, let me find an older one. This stuff just kind of makes me chuckle. Today you guys are going to see me prep my lunchbox for when I go to the gym. I work out really, really, really hard. It was like a year ago. Oh my gosh, you guys, time goes by so fast. Time goes by so fast. I can't believe it's been a year already. Wow. But I say all this to say, time goes by so fast. And we all can attest to this. Like, it was just beginning of 2024, and here we are, the middle of October. Like, what the freak is going on? So, if you want to start something, just start. I'm having like a field day on memory lane, like just looking and seeing what's going on. But you want to start something, just start. Like, just do it every day. Time goes by so fast. I remember going back and forth with myself about doing this type of content because one, it's not what I was used to. I'm an OnlyFans creator, so, which is crazy because it's like if I can do OnlyFans, by the way, I'm a solo creator. For anyone whose mind's gonna go crazy, I'm a solo creator. But if I can do OnlyFans and be comfortable doing that, I don't know why it was so hard for me to do something like this. You know what I mean? Like if you really want to think about it, like, okay, so I can post content on there and I'm fine with that, but I'm second guessing whether or not I can post content on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, like it's just not making sense. But I really was going back and forth with it because I was getting into my own head and feeling insecure about what will people think. It's crazy. It's so crazy. But I was literally thinking about like, what would people think? This is a journey. I'm not the finished product. I'm still trying to lose weight. Like, I don't know. Like, I would try to find other creators just for like validation. Like, I should document my journey. So I was trying to find other girls who were plus size like myself, who had lost a whole bunch of weight and, documenting theirs. But I didn't even know how to search for that. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even know what to put into the search bar to try to find creators like that to give me the motivation to start posting. It's crazy because now that I do this, I follow a lot of girls like that. A lot. And I actually tune into their content more than people who are like the finished product, if that makes sense. Even though you're always trying to, get stronger, whatever, like, I actually enjoy watching other women who are on their journey just like I am. But back then, so that was a year ago, but a year and a half ago, because I sat on this for like 6 months. 6 months. I was going back and forth. I would be consistent a little bit, and I'd be like, no one's gonna watch this. Let me stop. Then I would pick it back up like a couple weeks later. Then I was like, no. Then I would try again. And I was like, no. Like I literally was going back and forth. And it's crazy because now I've been doing it so much, I don't even remember what it's like to be at the gym without my camera. I don't even know what it's like to go a day without recording something. Like I don't even know. I don't even remember how that feels because I've literally been locked in for a whole year. And I actually started getting those type of notifications back in September. And I was trying to scroll through to show you guys, but some of them, like, I personally, you might not be able to tell, but you know how you know yourself more than anyone else does. I personally can tell how awkward I felt. Like, I remember those days where I was like, okay, I'm going to say this, and this, and I'm going to say it like this. Like, I was literally trying to plan out the talk and, like, rehearse it and then try to remember it so that when I would talk, it wouldn't sound awkward. But it actually, like, looking back at it, to me, it was awkward. And now, like, I literally just hit record and just talk. Like, there's no rehearsing, there's no practicing, there's no thinking about it up front. It's literally once I hit that red button on the camera, we're in action mode, like, go. Here we are. I don't even edit anything anymore. Back then, like, if I fumbled over a sentence, I would cut that sentence out. Now you're just gonna hear me fumble over it. But it's just crazy how fast time goes, and as you do something every day, over and over and over again, it becomes more authentic. I feel like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just so much more comfortable being me and showing you guys who I am. And I read y'all's comments. Some of you guys say I'm funny. I didn't know I was funny. I know I'm funny to myself, but I didn't know I was funny to other people. So, but it's like I'm finally myself. And for so long, I always tried to be someone that I wasn't for years, like my whole life. And literally, like these past 2 years, I've really just been working on being me and not being afraid to show you who I am. I tell you guys this all the time. I used to be afraid to admit that I didn't have friends because I didn't want the automatic assumption to be, oh, there must be something wrong with her. Like, she's clearly the problem, right? And in some instances, I could see why you would think that because some people really are the problem. Not trying to like toot my own, I'm not like saying that I don't have my flaws. I am not perfect by any means. But the point I'm making is I used to be afraid to admit that. Like, I don't want anyone to think, now it's like, I mean, it is what it is. Like, you can think what you want. At the end of the day, I don't have friends. It is what it is. It's not going to change the fact that I don't have friends, like whether you think I'm the problem or not. But I'm just explaining to you guys, like, I used to second guess being myself because I was afraid of what people would think or what people would say. And you get to a point where you're just like, fuck it. I'm gonna just do me. I'm gonna do what makes Jasmine happy. And I love that for me. That's why I can show up every day. Because I really love this. Like, this is so much fun. Are we having fun right now? But yeah, like, wow, it's been a whole year. It has literally been a whole year. That's crazy. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I got out of my head. I'm glad I decided to just do it. Just fucking do it. And, I don't regret any of it. You have to start somewhere, whether you're trying to make content or not. Like, if you're just trying to lose weight, if you're trying to get in shape, if you're trying to start a business, if you're trying to, whatever it is, you guys, that you're trying to do, you just have to start. Like, you can watch all the tutorials in the world. You can go to all the seminars. You know what I'm saying? You can do all the workbooks. You can go to all the retreats. But at the end of the day, you just have to start. Like, you just have to start. You have to put one foot in front of the other and just go. Like, just do it. You've been talking about this weight loss journey for who knows how long, right? Like, how long you've been trying to lose weight. At some point, I'm going to need you to start this diet. At some point, I'm going to need you to start recording yourself. At some point, I'm going to need you to go to the gym. Like, let's stop talking about it. Let's just do it, And like I said, looking back, like I can tell how awkward I felt. I can feel it. You may not be able to see it. Maybe you are. I don't know. But I know how awkward I felt. I know I was so uncomfortable. And like when I was listening to myself at the gym, like the mic I was using, it was picking up all the noises. There was like this screeching noise in the background because I was using just a cheap ass microphone that I got off of Amazon for like $30. Because I was like, I don't want to invest in an expensive mic and then like spend $300, and then like 2 weeks later, I'm like out. Like I'm not interested, right? So, I just bought what I could afford. I saved up for these mics. So this mic, is a little more pricier. It's worth the money, but I saved up for that. And, I just made do with what I had. I stopped trying to overanalyze everything and try to make everything perfect, because it's never going to be perfect. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. So how can you expect what you're doing to be perfect? It's never going to be perfect. Like, you can be 30 years in, it's still not going to be perfect. Okay. Like, it may be perfect to others, but internally it's not perfect. So stop trying to be perfect. Just be you. Just show up for you. Just do what it is that you enjoy doing. So it just makes me chuckle, and I can't even believe it's been a year. Like, that's crazy. Because a year ago, I wasn't even thinking about I'll be doing this for a whole year, and a year from now, it's gonna be so much better. I was just thinking, like, I hope I stick with this. Yes. That's why I didn't invest in them more expensive mics, because, like, low key in the back of my head, I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna stick with this. Like, I'm gonna try it. I want to, but I don't even know if I'm gonna be committed to it. And I didn't even have a schedule around it. Now my whole day is scheduled to making content. Like, I have created that for myself. And, I've hired people to help me run the OnlyFans so I can do this, right? But I didn't have a schedule like I have today. I was just trying to squeeze it in when I had time. I was all over the place, and I wasn't even running. Let me see. Now I have a total of 3 YouTube channels. They're all down below if you want to check them out. A total of 3, but I didn't have any of that back then. So now I have a schedule. Like, I know, boom, boom, this is what we're doing. Boom, 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 boom. We're going to get it all done. I didn't have half of that back then. I was just so unorganized. I was disciplined as far as going to the gym. Like, I would go, but the time in which I went and how hard I went, and none of that was in order. There was no structure there. So, like I said, as you do something more and more, it gets better. And even maybe not even necessarily with just like the content portion of it, but just planning ahead. Like, if you want to start working out, you might just show up just because you're just trying to show up. Like, you're just trying to get used to being there. You're just trying to get used to getting out of the car, scanning your damn fob, and being in the gym, right? And once you've accomplished that, now you're like, okay, well, now when I go to the gym, I'm going to do this, I'm going to throw in this. And then once you get used to that, then you're like, okay, now I'm going to throw in this too. You get what I'm saying? You become more disciplined, and the whole process just gets better because you're just used to doing something now. You've stepped out of your comfort zone. So it's been a year. It's been a year. And I'm like, oh, it was so cute. Like, I was a little kid, but I wasn't. But it's like, look at me, check me out. I don't know. It just made me chuckle. I wanted to share with you guys. Time goes by fast, y'all. So, don't even think about how much time it's going to take to do something, because once you get locked in and you do it, you're going to look back and you'll be like, wow, time sure does go by pretty quickly. Right? Right? Just imagine if you started your weight loss journey in January like you said you were going to, right? You would be reflecting back, here it is the middle of October, you'd be like, wow, I've been doing this for a full 10 months. Isn't that something? Because time really goes by fast. Bye, y'all.